And welcome to Russia-Ukraine News, where we cover every latest on Russian invasion on Ukraine. Please make sure to subscribe and like the video. Ukraine says the Kremlin has suffered significant casualties and retreated 25 miles into Russian territory. Military officials said their units operating in the region around Kharkiv, the country's second-largest city, and Izium in the southeast forced Russian troops to switch from attack to defense. In their intelligence update, officials said the Russian units suffered significant casualties and were taken from Ukraine to the Belgorod region, 25 miles inside the territory of Russia. As Ukrainian troops advanced north towards the Russian border, they liberated 4 villages north and northeast of Kharkiv, the Ukrainian General Staff said. In one report, the War Institute, a US-based think tank, was within 6 miles of the Russian border. Brigadier General Alexei Yermolov of the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine said, the enemy went into defense after an unsuccessful attack around Kharkiv. In Kharkiv, leadership and Ukrainian forces see some success and liberate settlements. Counterattack could herald a new phase in the war. The Ukrainian counterattack in the country's northwest could herald a new phase in the war, with resistance fighters attempting to deprive Russia of troops and supplies in the eastern Donbas region. Pushing back Russian troops who have occupied the outskirts of Kharkov since the invasion began on February 24, Kiev's forces are closing in on key supply lines and fueling Moscow's offensives farther south. Neil Melvin of the Royal United Services Institute said, Ukrainians are approaching the Russian border. So all the gains that the Russians made in the early days in the northeast Ukraine is slipping away. But when they were driven out of the Kharkiv region, the Russians left a series of death traps in their wake, killing civilians and destroying homes. Kharkiv Regional Governor Oleg Zenegyubov said, thanks to the successful actions of the armed forces and the liberation of a number of settlements in Kharkiv, things are now relatively calm. It is dangerous to return to the recently liberated settlements. A post on the Telegram messaging app. The enemy has completely mined everything, including schools, kindergartens and private homes. In his speech on Tuesday evening, President Volodymyr Zelensky praised his fighters' efforts to drive Russian troops out of Kharkiv. Inmates are gradually being pushed out, he said. Line and demonstrate truly superhuman strength to drive out the invaders' army. Ukrainian fighters have too. It was successful in Izium, located 77 miles from Kharkiv in northern Ukraine, and is seen as crucial to Russia's chances of seizing control of the Donbas region. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this edition of the news. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Bye.